won't put up with it anymore, Maxine.
Oh, crikey, Mum, I was only round at Pauline.
If it's not there, it's somewhere else. You take off without saying a word, leaving me to manage the garage on my own.
Well, Mike's there.
It's not the point. Now, look, you were sent here on the understanding that you'd be able to help me out.
I want you both up and out of this cell within 1 minute. Oh, I suppose you think you've been very clever. Well, I wonder what the governor will think of this deceitful little prank. You'll both report to her straight after breakfast.
Police, please. I'd like to make a report on the Williams Lane robbery. No, I don't want to leave my name. The person you should be questioning is Maxine Daniels.
Oh, come on, Maxine. There are customers waiting. I've only got one pair of hands, you know.
Yeah, all right, Mum. I'll be there in a minute.
I've told you before, Maxine, this isn't a charitable institution. I can't manage on my own.
All right, Mum. I said I'm coming. So bloody busy. Why give Mike the day off? Yeah.
Maxine, it's Pauline. Are you okay?
Yeah, sure am. Hey, you sound a bit funny. What's up?
Oh, Maxine, they're on their way. You got to get out of there. Oh, I didn't mean to.
Hey, back up a minute. You lost me halfway down the track. Who's on their way?
The police. They know about the robbery. You just got to get out.
But how the bloody hell? Paulie, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't want to. Honestly, Maxie, I just panicked.
You bitch!
Maxie, please.
You rotten bitch, after all the things I did for that ratbag of a husband of yours, you bitch!
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey!
And I think it best we understand each other right now. I will not tolerate deceit. I am not unsympathetic to your situation, but don't mistake that for weakness. I'm aware of your age, but if there's any more trouble, you'll be sent to solitary.
Believe me, Mrs. Reynolds, I wouldn't break the rules for the world. Well, it was all a misunderstanding. I didn't know there was alcohol in that stuff.
That's hard to believe, Kennedy. Mrs. Morris's report states you asked for that cough mixture by name.
Yes, but that is because Lizzie told me to. You see, I've had this terrible cough, and Lizzie's been sort of looking after me. Well, on account of I've not been inside before, and, well, she knows the ropes. And, of course, I took her word for it. Of course, if I thought for a moment that she... Well, I don't want to get her into any trouble.
All right. But just remember what I said. Is Birdsworth outside, Mrs. Powell?
She is. Shall I bring her in?
Yes, please. That'll be all, Kennedy.
Well, there was just one more thing, Mrs. Reynolds. I don't want to be a nuisance, but, well, I do need to see my lawyer. I'm anxious to get on with my appeal.
All right. Mrs. Powell, perhaps you'd get someone to take Kennedy to a phone, would you?
Shall do.
Thank you, ma'am.
Come on.
So you don't want to get me into any trouble, eh? Well, you've got a very funny way of going about it.
Come in, Lizzie.
Let's go, ma'am.
Hey! Mrs. Toomey! Listen, I'm in an awful hurry. Can I talk to Spud, please?
You can if you can find him. He's not here.
Oh, crikey. How long's he been gone?
Oh, about an hour or so. He just threw a few things into a bag and took off.
I suppose that's something anyhow. Don't suppose he said where he was going?
To me? You've got to be joking. He didn't even tell me where he'd been when they let him out of the slammer. When you see him,
Yeah,
tell him
I'll
to me.
tell him to write. See you later, Mrs. Toomey.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Maxine Daniels?
Don't suppose you believe me if I said no.
I don't suppose we would. Come along.
Well, I was only borrowing the car, see? and-
Car? That's the least of your worries. I'm taking you for robbery with violence. Now, where's Toomey?
He's somewhere where your flat feet will never
Come
find
on,
him.
Daniel.
He's too quick for Trumbo's
Come on,
like
Daniel.
Hey, does that mean I'll be going back to Wentworth?
What do you think?
Yeah. That's what I was afraid of.
And it is our opinion that a system which locks up women of more than 70 years of age is both immoral and unjust. Maggie May Kennedy, now facing old age,
Hey, wait a minute.
has been...
How about now in the twilight of her life?
The twilight of her life.
I saw it once in a movie. It was real corny. I'll give him straight in the guts.
Okay. Twilight. Maggie May Kennedy, now in the twilight of her life, should be returned immediately to the United States, the country she has chosen as her homeland. Australians pride themselves on giving people a fair go, and what we're asking for is a fair go for Maggie Kennedy, something our system of justice seems incapable of offering her. Signed B. Smith. What do you reckon?
I think you deserve the Pulitzer Prize. It's fabulous.
Bloody load of claptrap.
What do you want about, Lizzie?
Bloody waste of time writing all those fancy words. I mean, who's going to read them? How are you going to get it out of here?
That's a fact. If Po-Face sees that, your pants on it straight away.
Yeah. What we need is someone who can take it out personally.
And I know just the person. It so happens that my lawyer is coming today. Oh, such a sweet man. Now, I'll slip it to him, and he'll see that the newspaper gets it.
It's a bit risky, isn't it? What if he gives it to the screw?
Oh, he won't. No, he's just as keen as we are to get me out of here.
Got him twisted around your little finger too, have you?
Just one last thing. Do you want to all sign this yourselves, or just sign up Women from Wentworth, or call ourselves something trendy?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know, Prisoners Justice for All Committee.
Oh, I like that. Oh, it's classy.
Yes, Justice for All Committee. There you go. Finished.
Oh, come on, ladies. You are supposed to be working. Give it a try.
Oh, I was hoping someone would join me. I hate drinking alone.
I'll get a cup later. I've been looking for you. We have just had word that Maxine Daniels is on her way back. Police picked her up a couple of hours ago.
What a pity. I was hoping we wouldn't see her again. She seems a nice enough kid.
Nice enough, yeah. I've arranged to put her in with Kennedy and Birdsworth. She and Lizzie, they're mates from way back.
I think that's a good idea, putting a young one in with two, well, to be tactful, elderly ladies.
Oh, now, I don't think Kennedy'd appreciate that description.
That's true. She's hardly the kindly grandmother type, is she? You know, every time I have anything to do with her, I walk away with the feeling I've been well and truly conned.
Well, she certainly has been a hit with the women. Even Smith's taken with her. So that was a score we needn't have worried about.
Oh, I think she's something of a novelty at the moment. They need something new every now and again to break the boredom.